Hey guys, this is Otto from Growth and Mastery, and today I want to talk about the question, will I be alone forever? A good friend of mine asked me this recently, and this is one of those very important things to me because a long time ago, even my own dad told me right after I got divorced and I went to visit family, and he told me, you know what? You need to find somebody. You don't want to grow old and be alone. And I thought to myself, really? Is that what we have to look forward to? Is we can't be happy without having somebody else to make us happy? Let me give you a paradigm shift. Alone can be good. It can be a blessing. We can have a full life being alone. We can have friends. We have time for hobbies if we give ourselves the time. A really good friend of mine said it really well when she said that we have to be the best love of our lives. Okay, we have to love ourselves first before we can love anybody else. You really have to be the most important person in your life. We can spend money and do all these special things for somebody else when we are in love with somebody else. Why not have a beautiful date with yourself? Why not care for the most important person in your life? Let me throw something else at you too. I don't believe there are no compliments out there for yourself, meaning that there's just no one person that's going to fulfill you out there. I've said it before that you have to have an abundance mindset. Everybody should have an abundance mindset. God provides abundance. It's our hearts that have to be open for this abundance. And the same is with love. There's just not really just one magical person out there for you. Out of the billions of people out there, there are thousands of people that are good for you. Whether you find them or not, that's a different story. Meanwhile, if you don't find them, you can have a full life, like I said, without somebody else. Humans are not made to be monogamous. Sorry to say. I know we're proud of being, some people are proud of being married for 50, 60 years. But there's a point where we also can learn from different relationships. We are made to learn from different relationships. If we go out with somebody else, if we go out with somebody and they turned out to be very jealous, everything else is great, but there's just jealousy is just overwhelming. And you finally just end up, you know what, it's not going to work out, you break up with them. You let time go by, a few months go by, and you go to a party and you find this beautiful, wonderful person, and oh my goodness, they're just incredible. You start going out with them and everything seems awesome until you find that they have a jealousy thing too. You're not going to let the same amount of time as the last person go by. Most of us learn from our lessons. Okay, you're not going to be the same. Okay, I learned from the last time. I know what the future looks like with a jealous person, and most likely you're going to let them go. You learned your lesson and you let them go. So that's the idea of actually learning from your past and learning from your past relationships. You learn that way as well. Another point I want to make is that being single can be a blessing in the way that we avoid bad relationships. How many people have you seen, or how many friends have you known where they're together with somebody else and you can tell it's a poisonous relationship? Would you really want to live your life living in some sort of stress or poisonous relationship. Think about it. Some of us who are single are longing for a relationship, are longing for somebody, that magical person. But whenever I've asked my friends who think that way, and they say, oh, I wish I wouldn't have divorced this so and so, I wish I wouldn't have made this mistake or that mistake, like, I would ask them, well, tell me about them. Tell me what they were like. And they start saying, well, no, they were caring and friendly, and of course, oh yeah, but of course they were jealous, or they were mean, or they had this thing to where they made me cry all the time. And I would just say, like, just listen to yourself. You are in a lot better place now than what you were before. The grass is always greener on the other side. You just forgot about that. You forgot about all the negative stuff. Learn to enjoy yourself. Learn to enjoy and know that you're blessed by being alone or with being with somebody wonderful. It's the same thing. Learn to love yourself first. So that's it, guys. What do you think? Please leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think about this. Do you agree or disagree? Do you have something else to say about it? Let me know if you want to learn anything else about relationships or any other subject. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to this channel, give it a like, and as always, I want you to grow and master your life.